Good morning, Clockhouse. It's Tuesday again, and here I am with this week's virtual newsletter. Well, can you believe it's nearly the end of half term? Where has that time gone? Can you believe it's nearly Christmas, dare I say it? Certainly a speedy year for us all, and so many different things to contend with, so many different things to manage, but also lots to celebrate. So where are we? So we finished school on Thursday. We have staff training Friday, and then we're off for a week, and then we're back to school on the 1st of November. I'll talk about next term in a minute. I am going to touch on COVID, unfortunately. As many of you know, we do have COVID cases in school. Lots of classes do have cases, and in some cases where there are multiple cases, more than 3, we are having to make that class a bubble again on its own, on the advice of the people above me who are telling us what we need to do. Lots of the things that they're telling us to do, we've already had in place and we've never gone back to, like we've never gone back to whole school assemblies, we've never gone back to eating in the dining hall. But we do need you to do your bit to keep the children, each other, and the staff as safe as possible. So please, 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 if your child has any symptoms of COVID, a cough, a temperature, a loss of taste or smell, do not send them to school. We will have to send them home, which just makes it very uncomfortable. And it's not our choice to send them home, it's what we're told by the government, as you know. If they have one of those symptoms, you need to get a PCR test, one of the ones where you go to the test centre. A lateral flow, a home test, a quick test is not suffice. That is only if you don't have symptoms. That's if we take those twice a week, the staff do, to make sure that we're not asymptomatic. It's a good idea to take them regularly anyway, but if you have symptoms or the child has symptoms, you must get a PCR test, and they cannot come back to school until we have the results. If they're negative, they can come straight back. If they're positive, then obviously they need to isolate. It's also recommended that if a person in the household gets a positive PCR test, the rest of the household go for a PCR test, just to make sure, but they can carry on their daily life whilst they're waiting the results. I hope that does clear it up. Please do work with us. We've had some quite tricky phone calls with parents and family members, and we're only following the rules to keep everybody safe, so please do your bit. Anyway, on to nicer things. On Thursday we have Bright Day in remembrance of Natasha Brind, our much loved learning support assistant who sadly passed away last year, so we're looking forward to lots of bright colours, and we'll be raising money for cancer research. And after school, Oka have their first event of the year where they're doing their sweet stalls are back for you to purchase at 50p a bag. Also on Wednesday after school, Mrs Ailing and Mrs Treasure are opening the no cost uniform shop again with Mr Giddy. So if you want to come and have a browse and have a look at some uniform, please do so. Moving forward to after half term. The week after half term is parents' evening on the Wednesday and Thursday. If you haven't got your appointment already, please do get that booked in the diary with your class teacher, either on Zoom or face-to-face, whatever you would prefer, whatever works better for you. There will also be a questionnaire coming out over the next couple of days, weeks. Please do fill it in so we can find out what you think of us and put your name to it. If we don't know the name of the person or the child, then we can't help if there's something you want to discuss with us. So the more people put their names to it, the easier it makes our lives. Otherwise, we're second guessing lots. And then the following week, so the week of the 8th, is Best of British Week, and a letter will be coming out about that today. This year, we're going to be celebrating Britain through the decades, and each year we've got a different decade, and on the Friday, we're going to be asking them to dress up in that decade. So it gives you plenty of time, hopefully, to get some outfits ready. Other than that, I know I'm going to see many of you before, but on behalf of us all, thank you for your help, your support, your understanding, your desire for the best for Clockhouse that you've shown to us all through this half term. It hasn't been easy. Again, probably the worst, hardest time since I've been a head teacher. Let's just hope things are going to get better. Have a lovely half term when it gets here, and I'll see you on the 1st of November when we return. Other than that, I'll see you on the gate very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.